having fun out there. What was this game to you?
I mean, lose a game like we lost the other day. I was terrible. Just want to come out and get a good game. Start this road trip all right. We go to Memphis for 2 games coming up. There's 2 tough games. Games mean a lot. So just wanted to come out and kind of make sure I keep my rhythm that I've been in. You don't want to start piling up bad games. So just really wanted to lock in, focus, and come out and get a win.
Did you talk to Steph post-game, and did you kind of get his perspective on what happened there on the sideline?
Yeah, I did talk to him. He just said he thought he was going to fall on the bench. And, he was above how high the bench comes, and fell pretty hard.
Seemed like he's in pain still, or did it just seem like nothing too bad?
I think anybody falling in tailbone, that's one of those things that's pretty painful. So he'll probably be pretty sore.
Draymond, Steve did say that he's encouraged that Steph's in good spirits, that it won't be a prolonged injury, and you're down James and Eric right now. Pretty important that you hopefully have Steph for this next stretch. Maybe not tomorrow night, but at least doesn't appear to be a serious thing.
Yeah, hopefully it's not too long. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is his health. So, when you're dealing with tailbone injury, if that's not right, other things tend to shut down, and you start to use other muscles that you shouldn't be using. So, next man up, but other guys got to continue to step up, including myself.
Draymond, what stands out to you about Jordan Poole since he came back from the G League?
It's confidence. Solid confidence. He's shooting the ball with a lot of confidence. He's making quick decisions, and he seems to have just overall better, and better positioning on defense. And I talked to Chris Weems a few times when he was down there, and it kind of started off like, I'm kind of trying to get him to do the things that Steve want to see him do. And that's all the other things. It's not scoring the basketball. And then I talked to Williams a few days later, and he's like, a little better. And then you talk to him a few days later, he's like, man, you'd be really proud of Jordan. He's doing all the right things. He's taking the coaching well and really learning. And it's showing, since he's been back up and been inserted into the rotation. It's really showing. And, as I've said before, I don't know many people that work harder than Jordan. And so to see him, put the work in day after day and now, start to reap the rewards from that, it's good to see.
You obviously stay in contact. You're talking about, texting G League coaches and stuff like that. Do you need to stay in contact over the next 7 days with James, with Eric, as they're basically detached from the team?
For sure. Especially being stuck in the house. No one wants to be stuck in the house. That kind of sucks. But, just really making sure those guys stay a part of things. It's obviously sucks that they got to be away for however many days they will be. But, it's important that, everybody's reaching out and keeping their spirits up and keeping them engaged.
Draymond, obviously a lot of things change when you're missing 2 of your big men like that for a week. What do you think changes the most without James and Eric?
What changes the most? Those are 2 of our better scorers. Those are 2 guys that put a lot of pressure on the rim. And so you take that out the lineup, you miss it. And then also just continuing to get those guys experience. I know it seems like the people that Eric's been around quite a while because he played so much last year, but he's still a second-year player. James a first-year player. So that's important experience that they're missing the opportunity on as well. So, and I think Eric, with his versatility, kind allows us to go different lineups, and he's a matchup problem, so we'll miss that as well.
Hey, Draymond, Ollie Compaggione here with The Athletic in Houston. Wanted to ask you about Christian Wood. You were matched up against him defensively most of the night. What are your thoughts on him as a player and how he's grown?
I feel
over the
like
last
you
few
wouldn't ask me
seasons?
about Christian if he didn't drop me.
No, I was.
No, I'm just playing, man. It's all good. Christian's is a very good player, man. He's came into this league kind of lost. Supposed to be top 10, 15 pick going into his last year at UNLV. Didn't quite pan out. Went undrafted. Got a couple call-ups. Did the G League. Bounced around and found his way in Detroit. And obviously signed a great deal here with Houston this past offseason. And I think this team was in a pretty good space when he was playing. And he went down with the injury, missed quite a bit of games, and they've been struggling ever since. But very good player. He's extremely skilled, and with his length and athleticism and the skill that he has, it makes him a tough matchup. Very good player. And, I love to see guys kind of go through things and come out on the other side on top. So I'm very happy to see where he is in his career. I remember actually going to his pre-draft workout in Golden State when we were still in Oakland. And, to see where he is today, that doesn't happen without putting the work in. So, like I said, just about Jordan. Always extremely happy to see young guys put the work in and reap the benefits. And, he'll continue to be a good player in this league for a long time.
Thank you.
Draymond, Mark Haynes, Clutch Points. Take you back to when you came out of college in your rookie year. Looking back at your career, did you turn into the player that you imagined you would be in the league?
I think for me, I always had confidence that I could be who I am, but you just never quite know how it's going to happen. Never quite know how it's going to turn out. But I became an all-star, and I wanted to do that. I became a defensive player of the year. I wanted to do that, and most importantly, I became a champion, and that's always the number one goal. So, in saying all of that, I guess so. But there's still plenty work to be done. And I'll keep taking on these challenges and trying to be the best me that I can be.